Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Real quick, I wanted to start off by thanking everybody that has subscribed to my channel, everybody that's watched my content, thrown a like, thrown a comment. It means a lot to me. I'm trying to grow my channel just to help give you guys some opinions on my thoughts and feelings on a lot of fishing stuff, tackle, boat building, hunting, projects I do around the house, for the house, and I really appreciate everybody that's been tuning in, everybody that's been watching my stuff and subscribing. So if you are watching this and you haven't subscribed, that'd be huge if you could. Greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe. Let's just get right into it. I'm doing a series of my setups for fishing, and the next setup I'm going to go over is my topwater setup. So, and let me clarify, when I say topwater, that excludes frogging. Frogging, in my opinion, is its own category. It's a different setup than what I use here. But when I say topwater, I'm talking buzz baits, as you can see. I'm talking, spook baits, whopper ploppers. I'm talking, poppers, all that stuff. And the setup I'm running is similar to my swim jig setup. If you saw my swim jig video, it's similar to this, and I'll go over the difference. But 7.3 medium heavy Tatula XT rod, beautiful rods. I can't say enough about them for the price. They're phenomenal. 7.3 medium heavy rod with a Daiwa Tatula SVTW 100 7:1 to 1 gear ratio, and that's the difference between this setup and my swim jig setup. I feel, I have my opinions on the swim jig. I tone it down, and if you watch that video, you'll understand why. But 7:1 gear ratio and running 30-pound braid, just like my swim jig. So 30-pound braid, like I said earlier in other videos, it's my all-around workhorse of a line that I really find comfort in, for castability, for strength, durability, all that stuff. And I run this blue line. I don't know if you've seen in videos, but I do run a blue braid, and I got the blue braid for no other reason of the fact that I like the color. Let's be honest. And in order to hide the blue, obviously you guys probably know that if you take a Sharpie, grab a Sharpie and Sharpie color the whole line of about 8 feet or so. The fish won't see it. All right, they're focused on the lure, they're focused on the noise, they're focused on everything else other than the thin diameter line. When you color it black, they will not see it. And one tip that I wanted to give you guys is, if you take a Sharpie, get a thicker Sharpie, and instead of just taking it and just coloring your line, what I like to do is take my knife, all right, and then I just go right onto the Sharpie, make a slit, and that allows the line to sit right in the Sharpie. All right, so when you're Sharpieing and you're coloring, you could put this Sharpie right along this line so easily. It won't slide off. It won't, you could run it all different directions and it will just stay on it. So that's just one tip I wanted to share with you guys. Just take a knife, split the Sharpie, and then you got a groove for the line to sit in, and it colors it so much easier, so much faster. So that's just what I do. All right, now a lot of you guys will be saying, well, if you use the right color, you wouldn't have to do that. Well, you know what? I really don't care. So this is what I do. But 7:3 medium heavy gear ratio, 7:1 to 1 gear ratio reel, or 7:3 rod. I'm sorry, and with 30-pound braid, and that goes for, like I said, all topwater lures such as buzz baits, spooks, poppers. Frogging's a different scenario, which I will explain in another video. But I just want to give you my setup for topwater. And that pretty much, I think, covers it up, covers everything that I wanted to go over. So if you guys, throw a different setup, throw a comment, let me know what you're throwing. But again, just my honest review of the Tatula XT and the reels. You cannot go wrong with this setup. So again, I appreciate everybody that is a subscriber of mine, that likes my content. I will continue to do so, throwing more content out and just, you know, seeing where this goes, you know. But I might get into, you know, start filming myself fishing, catching some fish, showing you how and what I do at times, so you can see me on the water. I'm going to give you an on the water boat review of my setup and how it's been running, which it's been great, top notch. That's my setup for Topwater. So I appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll get into another video soon. Thanks a lot.